Hey everybody, Mike here, the director of the 2016 short film Retribution, and like many big budget films, Retribution had its fair share of deleted scenes, and I'm going to be showcasing a few of those here today for you guys. Now, this first deleted scene was actually a post-credits scene that didn't make the movie, and as you'll notice for those of you who watched the film, which by the way, you can check that out now if you haven't seen it yet by clicking the link. So for those of you who have seen it, you won't recognize these characters at all, except for a small portion where I threw it into a TV screen that some of the characters were watching because I thought it was a cool scene nonetheless. So this was just due to some creative differences with, a couple of the actors, and, well, not really creative differences, but I'll just go ahead and say that to be nice. But, go ahead and check out the scene, and it will make no sense to you at all.
The boss would like to speak with you.
Hello? Yes, sir.
Will do. James, get the car started.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
Now this next deleted scene comes right after the fight between Victor and Eric, except in this version my character Dylan comes to Eric's aid at the end of the fight and helps him out of a jam, and then this is the conversation that follows.
Why don't you let me help?
Okay. I told you already I don't want anyone else to get involved.
Well, obviously you need that help today.
Or you know damn well I'm gonna handle that by myself.
Dude, you gotta cut the freaking lonely hero crap. It's getting annoying. You have people that actually care about you, and all you do is just you push them away. Look where it's gotten you.
Now, as you see with these last two deleted scenes, we had a lot of audio issues that would have had to have been corrected in post-production. Now, this next scene is more of a blooper, I'd say, but at one point I did try to fit it into the film because I felt like it showed some character for Dylan as well as Amanda. And then this takes place during the whole conversation where Dylan is dropping her off at her dorm.
Well, good luck with your first day of college.
Oh, wait. Can we take a picture?
It's a horrible picture for me.
It's great! What's with this? You're such a woman. I'm the one who liked it. And you're like, I hate it. I look horrible.
Now, as you can see with that deleted scene, there were a couple of strange cuts, and I would have had to go back and get some extra shots in order for it to make it work. So that's why ultimately I decided I'm going to go ahead and take it out, even though it did give a little bit more character to Amanda and Dylan. Now, this next deleted scene is actually an alternate ending, which is more of an extended ending. It would come after the finished product ending that you do see in Retribution. And the reason I took this out was just overall I wasn't too happy with it, and it did kind of slow it down toward the end. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to end it on a high note instead of kind of dragging it out and having people get a little bored toward the end of the film.
Well, I guess I need to get a car. Can't be driving Susan in the race. That'd just be ridiculous.
Still call your truck Susan, huh? Hey, I've been meaning to tell you, you might need to do some modifications on my car too.
Why would you need to do that?
Because I'm in the race too, man.
What? I thought I told you I could handle this by myself.
Yeah, handle it yourself. Heard it all before. But that ship sailed when I helped you get away from Victor in the woods. It wasn't even my idea. Amanda wanted me to have your back.
Amanda, how often are you talking to her?
Well, hey, like it or not, I'm racing. No one's forcing me, not even Amanda. But that's not to say she didn't help us out a bit.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you'll see.
What do you mean I'll see?
I said you'll see.
Whatever.
Yo, I'm digging a new look, by the way. Hey, open the garage. I want to show you something. Whoa! Dude, where'd this come from?
It needs a lot of work, but I know you can get it running.
Yeah, I'd say it needs work. No, seriously. It needs work.
Now, also with that scene, you saw a little bit of extra added information as far as Dylan and Amanda's relationship, and I thought that was a bit confusing. In the original script, they were supposed to be a couple without Eric knowing about it, and that just kind of got a little lost in translation, and I think that further complicated things with that deleted scene. Now, with this next and final deleted scene, this is an alternate opening to the film, and this actually came from the original script, and I realized, you know what, it starts out really slow. This is a YouTube short film. No one's going to watch the rest of the movie if I have this type of intro. So that's when I went back and I said, okay, we're going to do an exciting flashback sequence, and then that's how that flashback sequence came to fruition. Now, this alternate opening is just kind of in an opening credits type of thing where we see a montage of Eric driving. So those were the deleted scenes for the 2016 short film Retribution. And remember, if you haven't watched Retribution yet, make sure to hit that link and go ahead and give it a view, because we just put so much effort into this across multiple years and just had a whole bunch of different people helping out with this project, and it was something that felt really good to finish last year. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. And as far as the sequel to Retribution, which I very left open at the end of it, we're not going forward with that yet. It's just a lot of stuff with life right now where most of us are, graduating college or about to graduate college and moving on with, full-time jobs and all that type of stuff. So, do I want Retribution 2 to eventually happen? Yes, I do. Will it happen very soon? Probably not. But I am definitely leaving it on the table so that I can go ahead with my planned trilogy if just life allows me to do it. So I will be thinking about doing a behind-the-scenes video sometime soon because, going back and editing this made me think, you know what, I want to get on that behind-the-scenes video and do that for you guys because it was just, we have so much footage from behind the scenes and, we have to do some interviews and stuff like that. And I think it'd be a great video to do. So that's something I want to do in the future. And so yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button like I said before. Give this video a like and go check out Retribution if you haven't seen it yet. Signing out, I'm Mike.